We are coming. Day after day. We are coming.
Bro, let's go out this weekend.
I'm at El Ranchos.
Hello and welcome to the Circling Back podcast. We're so back. My name is David. I'm going to host. I've got some special things in store for you today. This is going to be one heck of a show. Producing, as always, is one Randall Trimbacki. I shouldn't say as always. Sometimes you just don't show up.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Dave and I are on big Ninja Turtle kicks right now.
Why don't you let's separate a little bit.
You got to keep them separate.
I'm on you're on the graphic novel-ish. I'm on the movies and cartoons.
Yes.
Yeah, he's on his kid shit.
Yeah, you're on your Randy shit.
You're on your nerd shit.
Dude, I can lend you the book. It was pretty sick.
You know what? Please do. Is it kid safe?
It's a little gory, but I mean,
Ooh, wow. What's he been up to?
Al Gore?
Yes, I want to remake Social Security. Put your fund in a lockbox.
Hey, put some
I
respect
created
on his
internet.
name. He gave us the internet, man.
Yeah, and he also gave us Man Bear Pig.
He did contribute in some way to the internet. I don't think he invented it per se, but look up his contribution so you can settle this. He did contribute.
I got a question. If he invented the internet, then why does every website start with letter W?
I was recently served that reel as well.
Yeah.
Al Gore famously stated, "During my service in the United States Congress, I took the initiative in creating the internet."
What doesn't
This quote is often used to highlight Gore's involvement in early discussions in legislative efforts related to development of the internet. Okay. So he did contribute to the beginning stages of creating it, I guess.
He facilitated in some fashion.
The internet has been become quite useful over the years. Randy?
We'll see.
I mean, our job is because of it.
A lot of jobs, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah? What kind?
Things such as
Those girls you subscribe to.
Of course, an OnlyFans reference from Randy.
I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans, Randy.
Oh, you more of a jerk mate guy?
He's being a real jerk, mate.
You a bronze beater, or like what are we talking?
I don't even know what that is.
It's too early in the
Fucking-
episode to start.
I don't
this,
even
dude.
know what that is. You're too deep, man.
God,
Anyway, can I borrow the graphic novel? I don't know.
You
good
can.
grief, man.
I also got some Avatar Last Airbender.
No,
I'm gonna
we're not into
I'm gonna
Avatar in our
I'm gonna
house.
let Parks borrow them once I'm done with them. He'll probably love them.
The initial intended use of the internet was to exchange government documents electronically.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And then they added the reporter into the group chat. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I do. Hey, Dylan's here too.
Sorry, I just got a big golf account responded to my tweet, and I thought I didn't know what it was. I should not be on Twitter, and that's bad podcasting.
What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, whatever, dude. How many times are you over there just like looking at Texas baseball schedule?
I'm just over here
Dylan
thinking-
Shivery.
I'm over here thinking about time dilation right now and relativity. We were talking about it before we started recording.
You were talking about
you were
it.
talking about
You
it.
brought it up like it's really been on your mind.
It's one of the things I'm most interested in in this world.
There's got to be a simple way to break it down.
I just don't understand how being close to a strong gravitational field or traveling really fast makes time move differently than it would be to someone just standing on Earth.
I'd
Yeah?
like to point you to what Darius Rucker said when he was still with Hootie and the Blowfish. Time, why you follow me? Does that help?
Did that help a little bit?
Did you know that GPS satellites that are orbiting Earth, the clock is intentionally sped up in order to match Earth's time?
That makes sense, yeah.
Very marginally, but it is sped up a little bit so that we're in sync.
Ooh, Space Jam. Time keeps on slipping.
Into the future.
Does that help?
No.
Did that help a little bit?
Anyway, I'm very happy to be here. It's going to be a great freaking show.
Are you going to be able to do the show without
No.
just like really having an existential crisis.
I
over
watched
here?
it. I watched the Neil deGrasse Tyson YouTube video,
Oh, there's better. Don't watch him.
and he
Did he
didn't-
make you feel like an idiot?
He
Because
did-
you
he-
like believed in God or
he
something. I
gets
don't know.
he gets sidetracked by just sharing
Wow.
like really interesting facts that are like not super related to what he's talking about. But he did try to explain it, and I still can't just put those puzzle pieces together.
I
in
think
my
you should
brain.
get into TikTok, space TikTok, or
maybe I
time
will.
Yeah,
TikTok.
you should get on the STEM tab of TikTok.
Yeah. I bet there's somebody who can break it down in, I don't know, 90 seconds or less.
Okay. Anyway,
But anyway, that's the last I'm going to think about relativity going forward today.
until I bring it up again.
Yeah, maybe. That's probably true. I'll have no choice, really. Dylan Shivery.
Man, I'm just so stoked for today's program. Yesterday was a good day of content, David. Exactly 5 minutes was fire. The
It was
regular
really good.
episode was fire.
It was
Just-
good.
I'm just pumped, dude. That's all.
I'm new here. This is my first episode. What's exactly 5 minutes? I didn't see that on my free feed.
Yeah, it's beyond the paywall on patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. It's where you can find all of our paywall content, and that's one of the shows that we put beyond that paywall.
Ah, man, I'm just not sure if I want to start paying for content. I wish there was a way to like try it out for free for 7
I'm
days.
so glad you brought that up. We have a 7-day free trial. You can just try it out, see if you like it. If you do, then you will be charged. If not, then you just back out of it, and you're not charged a single thing. You understand?
And if you don't even want to risk a free trial, which is like, why wouldn't you risk a free trial? Just even try the one episode that we put out for free. From
Hey
2
man,
weeks
we're
ago.
trying to make a living here, bud.
Yeah. I'm just saying, try that out, then do the free trial, then do everything else.
Oh, we released one for
We did.
Yes.
We released a free episode.
It was a very it's one that's hit the wash media zeitgeist. It's the Irish, or it is the, what is it called? The kiosk, the mall kiosk bar.
Oh
infamous.
yes. Oh yes.
Turning a lot of heads, creating a lot of buzz. As always, this is a visual show. The product is meant to be consumed via your eyeballs. So go to youtube.com/circling back and subscribe to that. Watch it. It's fun to watch it. Leave comments. People comment on there.
Mhm.
They're like, oh man, the boys are looking great. Oh, the boys are they're shit now. Absolute shit.
Dylan clearly got sun-kissed over the weekend.
That's-
Stuff like that.
I monitor the YouTube comments. I don't think anyone ever said that
What?
I think someone said that.
about Dylan getting sun kissed.
Oh, the tan guy looks tan.
yeah.
Okay.
Sun-kissed is what they say.
You gotta stop saying that. Did you not know that was a drink? Is that true? Or was it you?
I didn't know if it was still around. But then
Oh,
again, I
it's
was
still
always
around,
more of
dude.
a crush or a Fanta type of guy other than sun kissed.
I was a Sunny D kid, man.
It's a completely different beverage.
It's
It's not even carbonated.
completely different.
He was
Not
a-
even in the same
it's 100%
category.
vitamin C.
He was a purple stuff kid. Remember? Purple stuff.
Bro, I'm a
Sunny
purple
D.
stuff adult.
Some of that purple stuff.
Remember the commercial?
Got the purple stuff. Got soda. Got Sunny D.
Yeah.
The kids always wanted the Sunny D.
He went for the Sunny D. Surprise.
Nah, I was more of a Kool-Aid kid. One of the ones with the plastic bottles with the little tabs. Those things were fucking dope.
Just
You could squirt them in
just
your
70
mouth.
grams of sugar straight to the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick, dude.
Or a rainbow drink, or a Capri Sun, maybe.
There were a lot of drinks to choose from. We don't have to go through all of them.
High
man.
C.
The day I showed out the world that you could flip a Capri Sun upside down and just stab the straw into the bottom, and it was much easier. That's a day that changed everything.
Whoa, what? You can do that?
Yeah. You can do that.
This is the first
Hey,
time
bud,
I'm
learn
hearing
ball. You just can't set it down after that.
Nope. That's why you got to drink it.
it. Ah.
Dude, what my friends and I used to do is we would like fucking pour Everclear in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
half and half.
Capri Fun.
Yeah. That's what you want to call it.
Then you opened up a bar in Austin called Greenlight Social.
I won't be going back to that bar unless someone says, dude, fucking Glenn Powell and Sydney Swains, they're back at the VIP and they're like specifically asked for you because they saw that Irish kiosk one. They want you to come back there and do the Irish guy voice for them.
That
I'm like, all right,
That's
I
a
guess I'll
possibility.
fucking go.
Yeah, I think that'd get us to show up.
They're like, dude, do the voice. I'm like, all right, I will. That bar stinks. I don't even think it's fun if you're of age. If you're like 24, that's not a fun bar.
If you're doing an Austin douchebag bar crawl,
that's how you
on-
close it.
That's on there.
That's you either start it there or close it there.
Like a moth to light. Douchebags to Greenlight Social.
it does.
I've never walked into a bar and just walked through the crowd to the exit and just walked out, like without stopping to do anything other than just get through people. Like realizing once I'd taken 2 steps in, like, well, gonna just walk all the way through and out. See you later.
All right. That was fun. See you guys next time.
Last time I walked into a bar, it hurt my head.
Don't get in the laugh track for that, dude.
We are coming.
Greenlight does have the one thing that I do like about bars in Austin. I hate speakeasies, bars that are meant to be speakeasies. It's just dumb. It's a gimmick. But a secret bar within a bar, I do like. I think it's awesome. And Greenlight
I've never
has.
been back there. Have you?
I have been there once.
How'd you get in there? What'd you have to do to get back there?
Some guy was just kind of promoting it just for future, because you can do events in there and stuff. And I just happened to be there, and he gave me a card with the password on it. And I just went back there for like 5 minutes.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. That Kung Fu Saloon.
It must have been down bad if they're fucking pulling Randy back
It's
there.
true, yeah.
I'm joking. No, I've never even been back there. So, is it cool?
Yeah.
Is it like nice? Is it like leather furniture and shit?
Yeah, that one is. The one at Kung Fu Saloon was all Barbie themed last time I went to it. And the one at Shangri-La is pretty classy too.
I'll say it. I like the old Kung Fu. I didn't hate it. Was kind of cool.
One of Parks' friends, her father owns that establishment.
Mr. Fu?
His name is not Mr. Fu.
Kung Fu?
No, Kung Fu is one of the martial arts, I believe.
Oh, his name's Mr. Arts, martial arts.
We can just move on to the next thing.
Good old Marshall. What a guy.
You ever hit him up for like drink tickets?
No, I don't. I've been in Kung Fu in a minute. They still have giant Jenga there.
That's got to go. I think it has.
Dude, every time
It's disruptive to the bar.
when it collapses, it's jarring for anyone within 50 feet of it.
Yeah, dude, I love being out, just having some drinks, and all of a sudden,
Sounds like
giant Jenga collapses.
Sounds like an F-250 is coming through the side of the building. Oh no, the Jenga just fell over.
It's terrible.
Randy, silly
Sure.
bitch.
Just like it sounds like Tower 7
Yeah.
next to the fucking table.
Man, I don't know about that.
Oh, last time I went, they like closed all
Don't
their
look into it.
outside. So
What'd you
I
say?
don't- I haven't been to Kung Fu in a while, but like last time I went, their whole outdoor portion with all that stuff was closed down. So I don't know if they're doing renovations or whatnot.
Man,
Anyways,
we'll get to the bottom of that.
we will.
I'm still looking for those drink tickets. Ready? Are we gonna go? Can you since we
Speaking
haven't
of
done,
Austin bars.
since we haven't done Roadhouse and apparently that's not happening? Can we just do your? Is it a birthday? What is it? Your anniversary with the company? Can we just do it at the Japanese arcade?
At Clausania?
This looks sick. Okay, it maybe doesn't look sick, but it does look fun. It looks like you'd have fun. Let me.
Oh, I thought it was a voiceover. Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
just
cool.
yeah, these are all over the place in Japan.
It's a Japanese arcade, Dylan.
And pretty much all it is a bunch of claw machines where you just win a bunch of stuffed animals. And there was like a lot of Mario ones. I was trying to win you a little Mario go-kart one.
You
but-
got me the little Super Mario
cartridge, yeah.
cartridge, yeah.
But yeah, like you could not walk in Tokyo in like the main district. You cannot walk more than like a block without having at least one of these types of arcade claw machine places.
Well, now we got one in our very own.
Dude, those are all
Backyard.
rigged. The
You think so?
The claws are too weak. There's not enough tension in them to grab the shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. It looks like these guys are winning.
Maybe this one's different. Maybe it's actually a fair one. But if
I-
you if you go to your run of the mill arcade, it's like, oh, I want to get this this bouncy ball and this Leonardo stuffy. You can't do it, man.
Mhm.
You feel me, dog?
Yeah, this seems like it would be really frustrating if you brought your kid to it and your kid really wants something and the pressure's on and you're just pumping in. I mean, what is it? What's it cost these days?
Quarter probably.
Okay.
Aw.
I can work with
Nah.
that. Think it's more?
Yeah, dude.
Do you not have any coupons from your
I
guy?
got drink tickets at this place.
from Mr.
actually.
Didn't Mr. Fu give you some
You want some
coupons
drink
to
tickets?
local businesses?
Nah.
I mean, this looks, the more I watch this, Randy, the less I'm like, it's all it's all claw machines.
It's
There's
It's
no,
called like Claw Mania.
Is
isn't
there
it?
not like
Claw-
Area 51 sitting like somewhere or like Time
Clawzania.
Cop?
No, it's literally that's all it is.
It's called
just claw machine.
Clawzania. It's just claw machines.
There's no Revolution X.
There might be some quarter like
Primal
machines
Rage.
where you just turn it and you get like a little toy out of it.
You tell me I can't get sweaty on the DDR machine?
No, not in a place like this.
Pass.
You've never been on a DDR machine.
I've done it. It's been I don't know, 15, 20 years, but I've done it. I wasn't very good at it, believe it or not.
Ooh, Dave, should we go to an arcade and live stream Time Crisis? Just you and me going through it.
That sounds sick.
It'd be sick.
I will go to an arcade. If somebody hits me up this weekend, they're like, hey, about to come pick you up. We're going to the arcade.
You should hit up Parks. He's always down.
You can go to Cidercade.
They serve beer now. Cidercade.
See, I grew up. Okay, I didn't grow up. Yeah, I kind of did. Dave and Buster's.
Parks, that's his dream place.
Really?
Loves it.
You know, maybe it's how they marketed it back then, but I used to think that was like really, really swanky. Like
Dude.
when I was a kid, it was like you couldn't get in shorts.
You should do your best to steer roads away from it because you're in for $200 when you go.
Really?
If you eat there, and then I mean you could easily spend like $7,500 just on games.
How's the food?
Yeah, it's fine. It's like Top Golf food.
So you got to watch out.
Yeah.
An influencer might steal it.
Yeah, exactly.
Our place was called Cherville Fun Center. It was just mini golf, batting cages, go kart, and a small driving range and a small arcade. And then they put on an addition of a bigger arcade that had bumper cars, a play place, a rock wall, and way more games. It was sick.
It's got way more than D&B.
Yeah, but
Dave
then
and Buster's like pool tables and arcade.
no longer exists. It was right by our skate rink too.
Okay.
Separate entity, but that was a cool area back in the day.
Still nuts.
R.I.P. man.
Yeah.
What? It is.
You're right, man.
Oh, man. And then we get the newsletter. Go subscribe to our Substack, wash.substack.com. Get you some blogs, some columns. If you're into that, if you like to read. Maybe we'll throw in some, I don't know, some bonus material. Maybe some local businesses, some coupons to local businesses. Some drink tickets you can print off and show up at Greenlight Social or Kung Fu Saloon. Nobody goes there anymore. None of my friends, I mean. I know kids go there, but there's never been like a, hey, yeah, we're at Kung Fu Saloon. It's either WTF or
I just don't go out west that much anymore.
very fair.
31.
Very fair. Dylan, I want to talk about our good friends over at Shopify.
I was waiting for this, man.
When we started this podcast, it seemed like we had to figure it out all on our own, you know?
Yeah, I use Shopify weekly, sometimes daily. I'm in there all the time. We're loading products. We're shipping out products. We're adding promo codes. We're updating the product photography, and it's really, really easy to use. I love Shopify.
You could maybe even, I don't know if you can make a drink ticket, but like you could create something like that's similar to.
You know what? I'll look into that, Dave. That's a good idea.
Shopify is the the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world. And 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started, including our own. Get started with our own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/circling. Go to shopify.com/circling, shopify.com/circling. All right, animal guy. Guy's always talking about he could take 100 kangaroos.
Man,
Have at it, Hoss.
I don't think I'm the animal guy on this show.
I don't know.
I think we're
Yeah,
all kind
we're all-
into this. This is a tailor-made story for us. So apparently, this is at a kangaroo exhibit in South Carolina, petting zoo.
When you sent this story and gave us that really detailed synopsis, I thought for sure this is about to be an Australian thing. This gives obviously kangaroo, but like everything about the story is like, well, this is some fucking Aussie.
I'll read the caption here for this tweet. Breaking: a kangaroo is being accused of beating a man who had a history of going at it with the kangaroos to death at a South Carolina petting zoo. Eric Slate was found dead in the kangaroo enclosure at a petting zoo in South Carolina. Authorities say the 52-year-old had multiple blunt injuries. Slate's brother runs the petting zoo. He told Inside Edition he didn't believe the kangaroo was responsible for his sibling's death. An autopsy is pending, and the kangaroo is being quarantined. There's a video. Could you play the video?
Let's play the video. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Did this kangaroo just kill a man?
Calm down, calm down.
That's the mystery after the 52-year-old man was found dead in the kangaroo enclosure at a petting zoo in South Carolina.
With your back feet that you gotta watch.
Eric Slate can be seen in this exclusive video, roughhousing with a kangaroo. The video was recorded just 10 days ago. On Friday, Slate was apparently beaten to death by the kangaroo named Jack when he entered the enclosure. Authorities say Slate suffered multiple blunt injuries. An autopsy is pending. Slate's brother runs the petting zoo, and Eric has a history of going at it with the kangaroos.
I'm not wrestling
Okay.
you. Wait, that means no. We learned that lesson yesterday. You won.
Kangaroos are incredibly powerful, not with their front feet, but with their hind legs. If it gets threatened, it is something that can be very, very dangerous to any human being.
I spoke to the dead man's brother, Robert Slade. Do you think the kangaroo killed your brother?
No, I do not.
He says his brother had recently been complaining of chest pain. What do you think happened?
We're waiting on the autopsy to come back. At some point, the kangaroo did scratch him. I'm not denying that, but I don't feel that the kangaroo is the main cause of it.
Calm down, calm down.
Okay.
He's got a history of going at it with these kangaroos. A history.
I just that's my favorite part of the story. No, it's a sad story. We don't, the guy's dead, and that's sad. But I just imagine the guy going home to his wife with a black eye. He's like, "You didn't get in another fight with a kangaroo, did you?" He's like, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah. He socked me right in the, he's not Australian. Socked me right in the
It'd
eye.
be more fun if he was Australian.
It really would.
That guy's accent was very far from Australian.
I feel like most Australians know better. They're familiar with the animal. They're a nuisance down there. But they know, like, hey, you don't want to tangle. It's not really the punch that's going to get you. It's the kick.
Someone in the comments used Grok for some help here and asked about the strength of a kangaroo's punch.
Yeah.
And it delivers about 275 pounds of force. And that's compared to a human that's around 112 to 168.
Right, but it's the kick. They're saying the Grok says the kick can reach 759 pounds of force. So you don't want that.
Yeah, their hind legs are very strong.
Plus claws.
You
things
got
of that
to
nature.
stop picking fights with the kangaroo, bud.
Yeah, I mean, very sad. I don't know. In that video, it didn't look like he was. I don't know if this guy was like abusing the kangaroos. You know what I mean? Like when you see some people like kind of asking for it, like you see some people like Yellowstone, they're fucking with the animals. You're like, oh, you're kind of asking for it, but looks like this. I mean, this guy. If my brother owned a petting zoo that featured kangaroos, here's the deal. I'm probably gonna like. I don't know if I'm going to go at it. I'm not going to certainly create a history of going at it with the kangaroos, but I'm going to fucking mess around with the kangaroos, right?
You might tussle? Yeah.
The brother certainly has a reason to put it out there that the kangaroo is not responsible since he's running a petting zoo.
Couldn't have been my kangaroo. My kangaroos don't do that.
That features kangaroos. Yeah, he's got a history of it. Just leave him alone, man. Stop fighting the kangaroos. What are you doing?
He was kind of controlling that kangaroo though in that video. Like he looked well in control.
This guy's a unit.
Not a small guy.
He looks like a former ball player, football that is. He's built very stoutly. So this kangaroo, to take a man of that size down, that's serious, man.
What a pain in the ass if like you did have like your business, your livelihood was a petting zoo. And like every time family came over for like holidays, all they wanted to do was like go out there and like fuck around, like the goats and the kangaroos. And you're like, all right, yeah, I'll go get Lenny out or whatever. I'll go get Roo Boy out. Just don't fight him.
Stop
I'm not
fighting.
dealing with that
Eric,
again.
Eric, stop fighting Lenny.
You gotta leave the kangaroos alone.
You have a history of this, man. Please stop doing
Seriously,
it.
look, I've been documenting. It's well documented your illustrious history with these kangaroos. That's tough.
You just get in a scrap every day. Just stop. Anyway,
They don't have good reach though. They do with the back legs. I'll give them that. But like they're little.
dude, they can use their tail to kind of stand, like support themselves and kick with their feet, and then
If you
come
see
back
'em-
down on them.
When you see them pop up on that tail, you know it's on.
I
Yeah.
thought we were gonna get a full kick in that video, but fortunately not. They're powerful.
Well, this wasn't the video of his beating.
I mean, the
led to
claws are
his demise.
serious. Do you declaw for your petting zoo? That seems unethical, personally.
Something tells me the kangaroos are not part of like the petting part.
Probably not. I'm not
Well-
letting my kid pet the kangaroo.
No,
We had a petting zoo over the weekend that we went to.
especially when Eric's over here riling them all up.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Hey Eric, dude, you're
They want to fight everyone because of you.
yeah,
You
dude.
keep picking fights, dog.
I'm not letting my kid pet any animal that walks around like this. Like just fucking like traps,
Dude,
shoulders pointed down.
the ones
Nate
that-
Diaz
the ones that look like they just got out of prison,
just yoked
they're
up.
just jacked. What's up with those, man? How do they
You
get
tell
so
me.
jacked? Are they lifting weights out in the?
It's a high T animal.
Yeah, they're just doing pull-ups on branches and shit. Like, how do they get like that?
They're probably doing pull-ups on branches and shit.
Probably 15.
Probably lifting rocks, finding boulders, and just pushing them up a hill like what is it, Sisyphus or whatever?
I think so.
It's a
Look that
pull.
up, Randy.
I think
That's a pull.
I think it's Sisyphus. I think you're right.
They're lifting boulders and doing pull-ups.
It was Sisyphus. Great pull for me.
Wow, good job. Look at you knowing your Greek history.
What's the lesson from that story?
He rolls the rock up the hill only for it to roll back down, and the lesson is
Keep trying.
some rocks aren't meant to be rolled.
I don't think it's a lesson. I think it's just more of his punishment.
Oh, I thought it was like I don't know.
A fable?
Sure.
Is that a fable?
I thought it was like you roll the rock up and maybe it rolls back down, but eventually you'll
Oh.
get it there.
No, the lesson is just toss me the rock.
Keep building your strength.
Just toss me the rock. I'll handle it.
Speaking of that,
Ball up top.
I hit up our friend Ricky about putting together a shirt design for Too Much Dip
Oh, that's a good idea.
and one
It's
theme.
the one we talked about.
Yeah.
I like that. I was looking at something on my hot boy walk yesterday. This isn't on the rundown, and you'll probably see why, because this isn't really that important to talk about. But so you know how some people, you see how in our logo we've got the cactus.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people who have the cactus will go about de-spiking the cactus, especially if it's close to the sidewalk, just so people don't. I assume people don't fall into it or rub up
It's
against it and get
thoughtful.
hurt. But some people don't. I'm wondering if that's like a local rule or regulation. That if you're going to have cacti, something spiky like that, you got to de-spike it. And I wonder if they do it themselves or if you like hire an outlet. Or I wonder if you can get a certain variation of the cactus and just have in where it doesn't grow spikes.
People forget I had to dive into cactus to evade the horses that were running me down out of the ranch.
God, dude.
Yeah, it was very unpleasant.
Why didn't you just like hop on one of the horses when it was running by?
Just bareback it.
Yeah. Not your first.
It would have been my first. I've never barebacked a horse before. That was a scary ordeal.
Put that on his montage.
Took me a long time to get all the little needles out of my skin.
Did it hurt? I mean,
and
that's
clothing. Yeah, it was
that's
awful.
serious.
It was awful.
Man. Tell that story. There's new people here who don't know how much horses just despise you.
Okay, so out at my ranch, we have my family's ranch, not mine. We have about 12 horses. There might be more now. I think a couple of them have given birth. Anyway, this was a long time ago, and it was a previous dog that I had. She was a bloodhound. I took her out one morning, and we were just walking the property on a leash. And I've been around the horses many times, but I walked near the horses with the dog, not too close to like spook the dog or anything. For whatever reason, one of the horses looked at me and just started walking at me, just walking, not a big deal. And then it got real close, and then I had my dog with me. I was kind of worried about that interaction, so I was like, "All right, stay back," and we started to walk away. And the other horses saw the one horse walking toward me, so they joined in, and they were all walking at us, and I was a little uncomfortable about it. So we picked up our pace a little bit to get away. And as we picked up our pace, so did the horses. I don't know how familiar you are with horses. They're pretty fast, faster than me, faster than my dog. So we did a light jog. They did a light jog. And so I didn't know what the hell was going on. And we were at this point probably 200 yards away from the house. And they decided to pick up their pace much faster than us. And they were running us down. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. They were like trying to run us down. It was like, imagine 12 giant horses running at you with your dog. I let go of the leash. She took off running. She was absolutely terrified. She took off running. And I was like, all right, good. This is all on me now. I don't want you to get stomped out by these horses. So the horses, they ignored the dog completely, and they were just running after me. And I tried to do like you know how you hear about elephants when they're running after you? You're supposed to like run in like sharp angles, zigzag, because they're not very agile. They can't turn very well.
Same with gators.
I don't know why I thought I would try that with the horses. Turns out they're also pretty agile. So they were on my shit. And I noticed a big thing of cactus, and I just dove into it. I dove into it to get away, and they ran up to the cactus and stopped. Like, they were feet from me when this happened. They ran up and stopped. I don't know what was going to happen if they got to me. To be fair, they could have just done nothing.
Dude.
But they were running. I mean, when horses are running at you, what do you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I don't
terrifying.
know.
And so I was in the cactus, and they walked up to it, and they kind of lost interest and walked away. And then when they did, I sprinted back to the house, and my adrenaline was going like never before. I thought I was in a lot of trouble.
I get it.
And my dog, luckily, she came back. No, I hopped in our mule, like our little, gas powered, off-road thing. I went and picked her up, and her heart was going like crazy. She was also very, very scared. And that was that. My mom broke down, hysterical, thought I was almost dead. It was a whole thing.
Damn.
And that happened, I don't know. It's been like 10 years now at this point, I think.
Didn't part of you ever think about like pulling that thing out and popping a few off?
I didn't have that thing on me, but no, I wouldn't have shot the horses. That would have.
Well, just like up in the air, like let them know.
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah. That could have been
keep
good.
that thing on me too.
I didn't have a thing on me.
Yeah, I really don't know what you do. I keep picturing the Jon Snow facing down the incoming army.
Maybe if I had just stayed there, just stopped and stood, if they would have just come up to me like, "Oh, we're horses. We're not going to do anything."
Were there any babies around? Any
I don't think so.
ponies?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Because I was thinking, I mean, they see the dog, and I get like them maybe thinking the dog is a wolf. It's wolfish, derived from the wolf, a derivative
but
piece.
they've been around dogs.
Yeah, that's very strange.
I know. I didn't know if they were going to try to clobber my brains out with those big hooves.
Do you think maybe it's just like it's kind of a you thing? Like they find you a little bit.
Yeah, I was very skittish around the horses for a while. I didn't really want to go up.
What were you wearing? Do you remember?
Oh, weirdly, I was completely naked.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was wearing. Probably had boots and jeans on. That's what I usually wear out there. And that's that.
Frat
That's that
guys hate
story.
to see him walk into a college bar.
Yeah, dude. Got my square toes on.
That's scary, man.
Yeah, dude.
Did you ever reconcile? Like go back, like just to test it out? Like, are we cool?
I've been around them. I'm
Do
still.
any of them bring it up? Like,
No, they haven't brought it up. Weirdly.
interesting.
Yeah.
I would have jumped into the roses. Much like
Wow. That's good, dude.
it's not good. Pete Rose is back, baby. So Shoeless Joe, finally. Randy, you've been calling for Shoeless Joe to come back. Reinstated.
Sure.
Eligible for the Hall, Dylan.
I saw that.
I'm giving you 5 minutes to talk. Give us your best Shoeless Joe takes. Go ahead.
Shoeless Joe.
Yep.
A cheater?
Is he?
Yeah.
We don't know.
He's not the only one from that Black Sox team.
You know, I read some things that he may have not known, and then I
Really?
also read some things that he was in on it, even though he had like a like all World Series. Did you know the World Series back then was 9 games?
I did not.
It was a little excessive.
That's a long series.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. First one to 5, Randy.
Hold on, math checks out on that one.
Make it make sense.
Can we talk Pete Rose for a sec?
I'd love to.
This is needed to happen for a while. So I've gone on record saying that if you've been busted with steroids, that you don't deserve to go to the Hall of Fame, and I stand by that because you're cheating at the game. You're getting an unfair edge at the game of baseball.
No such thing.
Right. But what he did by gambling on the sport, I don't think that's stay out of the hall worthy because he didn't do anything to cheat himself. He didn't cheat to get better at the game, you know?
What about his tax evasion?
Also not a reason to be held out of the Hall of Fame.
No, it's really not.
Yeah. So this is
Just
needed
a
to happen.
note.
And too bad it didn't happen while he was still alive.
You know, the Orange Man may have had something to do with this. You know, he's
Really?
been a big proponent of getting Pete in the Hall, getting him back in.
What about Barry Bonds? How does he feel about that?
You know, it hasn't mentioned Barry. Not real sure what's going on there. Barry, I am Team Bonds on that one. Yeah, I don't. You know,
Shoeless Joe, so, okay, allegedly took money to throw the World Series. What year was that?
1919. Arnold Rothstein.
1919. Allegedly took money to throw the World Series.
Yeah.
Probably some kind of mafia outfit was throwing money at him because they were gambling on the series.
Arnold Rothstein.
Arnold?
Arnold.
What crime family was he a part of?
Well, he is a notorious underworld figure. If you watched Boardwalk, he is a big player.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a creepy feller.
Intentionally throwing a World Series is really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
I
But
think
yeah.
Arnold Rothstein bankrolled some of the early mafia, the Lucky Luciano types.
That's a dope name, dude.
Lucky Luciano.
That's my favorite mobster name of all time.
Really?
How's it get better than that?
What was the one? We had one a couple years ago. It was a mob name that we couldn't get over.
It's like Babyface or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Vincent the Chin Gigante.
Something.
The chin, yeah.
Yeah,
He's got a big chin.
You know why they call him the Chin?
He's
Because
got
of his big fucking chin.
He got a big chin.
He got a chin implant, see? Like Zac Efron. It's topical. It's the
Do you-
only reason we're doing this.
Did you ever go to Vegas when Pete Rose had that? He was posted up. He was he signed memorabilia for years and years outside a like a sports memorabilia shop in Vegas. It was very expensive.
No, but I've heard I think this has even come up on this show. He is like, if you booked him for a trade show to go sign stuff, he has a clicker. So if you booked him to sign 500 autographs, he's keeping track of everyone.
Yeah. He won't do 501.
Not doing 501.
Get it out of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not the best dude all around, but deserving of the Hall of Fame.
Carlo Gambino is
Over
just an
4,000
all-time mob
hits.
name.
Over 4,000 hits.
Right. Get the guy in there.
Yeah.
And when I think of 70s baseball, I'm thinking of him with that fucking little shaggy hair coming out the batting helmet.
Charlie Hustle, man.
Yeah. Shoeless Joe.
What he did was much worse than Pete Rose, in my opinion.
Both gambling adjacent.
Yeah.
Or both just gambling.
Pete Rose, I mean, most of his gambling occurred when he was a coach, right? And I believe it was
The problem is you have to like take him at his word that he never bet against his team.
right.
And like,
that's
that was the
thing.
only time he did it. And you're like,
He always bet on his team,
yeah.
which is very different ethically, I think, than intentionally throwing games.
Sure.
But still a no-no.
Still a no-no. And you've already seen like we're like scratching. We haven't even scratched the surface, I guess you could say, in like scandals like this of people in the gambling era that we're in right now.
Especially now that it's so easy to gamble.
And you don't even you can gamble. It's like individual performances. Like, oh, hey, I'm totally not going to get 6 rebounds tonight. Mash that button.
Dude, that's got to happen all the time. Especially these guys who are not like.
Well, they caught Mike. Was it Michael Porter Jr.'s brother? Whose brother was it?
I mean, think about how easy it would be to not have your name attached to it. You just funnel funds through a friend. Like, hey man, I'll give you 10% if you just bet with my money under your name.
Or your translator.
Or your translator. Good pull from Randy over there doing the sports. Big White Sox guy, Randy. So he's dialed into baseball.
Shouts to the Pope.
Yeah, you don't even need a bookie anymore. You just pick up your phone and place a bet. It's crazy.
Pretty crazy, man. And I'll tell you what else is crazy. This world that we live in. Pretty wild, man. That's why I like our next sponsor, BetterHelp. Dylan. Well, you know this. Therapy is important. Very important to maintain your mental health. And mental health awareness is growing, but there's still progress to be made. 26% of Americans who participated in a recent survey say they've avoided seeking mental health due to fear of judgment. That's real. It's unfortunate. When people hesitate to get help, it doesn't just affect them. It impacts families, workplaces, and entire communities. This Mental Health Awareness Month, let's encourage everyone to take care of their well-being and break the stigma. The world is better when people are healthy and happy. Dylan, you have actual experience using BetterHelp.
I do. I'm a major proponent of therapy in general. I think it's great for everyone. Just to go check in, even in good times, go check in and keep the good times going, you know. But in tougher times, it is extra helpful. And BetterHelp makes it so easy.
BetterHelp has over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist from their diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with all sorts, a big wide range of specialties. And BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient and serving over 5 million people worldwide. And you can easily switch therapists to at any time at no extra cost. We're all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/circling to get 10% off your first month. That's help, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp, excuse me. That's better, HELP.com/circling, betterhelp.com/circling. Man, I got to send this. We've got a connection to the old Trash Pandas. I guess they do some kind of alternate day where they've got some different logos and names that they're running with. And it's the Trash Pandas. It's a minor league baseball team. Shout out to Lucas.
Angels organization.
Yes. I guess they're doing, Randy, a little bit called the, I don't know if it's a barbecue play. I know Bama's known for the white sauce, right?
I don't know about the white sauce. Bama Butts white sauce.
Yeah, Alabama white sauce is a creamy, tangy barbecue sauce based on mayonnaise. And we're doing the Bama Butts, and we're doing the white sauce.
Oh, no.
And why don't you zoom in there for us, Randy?
Go back to the other one. Left.
Dude, I'm rocking that jersey if somebody wants to send me one.
What does it look like to you, Dave? That's gross.
We are coming day after day. We are coming.
Hey, did you know that Austin is getting Savannah Bananas type baseball team?
Ooh.
I think they're called the Texas Tailgaters.
Okay.
I've heard that.
Not the worst name.
Also don't like, they're clearly trying to make this into like a curly Q pigtail for the U, but it
Looks like a small intestine.
It looks like a duck penis to me.
Zoom in on the potential duck penis.
That's going to take more.
When you ask him to zoom, his brain just
it's tough.
crumbles.
We got to get this guy.
I can't because I can't just do it on here. Like I guess I could do that.
Yeah, I mean that's on me. I really didn't add much to the show. But the
go.
white sauce.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You could have made the logo not look white saucy because it looks like something else.
It looks like cum.
That's what he's trying to tell you.
Jizz, semen.
No, get it, man.
And I think that's the idea. I love that there's actual guys. There's a guy. He might be the next Big ball player. Might be the next ball player. Might be the next
Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe or Pete Rose. You know, I knew Pete Rose. a couple years back. Yeah, had a couple. Had him come out. My kid. He came to my kid's first communion. We had Pete come out. Yeah, he no-showed.
Of course.
Didn't hear from him no more. Yeah,
So I think it's because he died.
he did. He passed away.
Yeah.
Famously.
Shouts
Are you
to
the one who
Alexis.
hates Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, he does.
I do.
It's eyes on baseball.
And
What's wrong with that?
That's not baseball.
It's like the top golf of baseball.
Grow the
That's-
game.
That's not baseball.
What about the neon baseball? You've been seeing that shit? That shit looks dope.
No, I have not.
Oh,
But
is
that
you
sounds
haven't?
sick.
Like glow in the dark
Yeah.
baseball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You ever play night golf?
No. Yes, I did. I played a par 3 course in Myrtle Beach when I was in like 9th grade, just learning the game.
With like a glow up ball? Or was
No,
just
it
have
wasn't
light-
a glow up.
had
It was
lights?
just extremely well lit.
Got
But
it.
I would like to do a night golf thing. Although I could see it being, oh, this is sick. Is it like a black light?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Those are black lights. Yeah.
Don't put it over on the bleachers. Frandy's at the game.
Let me see if I can find some. There we go.
Oh, this is sick. See, I get behind
I
this.
mean, that does look cool.
I think they put like the home plate is all like powder too, so that like when you slide, like it just makes a plume and stuff.
Dylan's just sliding right into it head first.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks sick.
Are you afraid that like Parks should be fine because but like the next generation is just going to think baseball is like the Savannah Bananas, and like that's what they're going to want to do. They're not going to want to like go to like a real game. They're going to want to go watch some guy like what do they fuck? They jump on
don't know.
trampolines. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's
Dude,
the Globetrotters, right?
I'm getting served a lot of reels of like little leaguers who are just accessorized to the max.
So
with the sliding mitt,
first T-ball game,
multiple necklaces.
Our T-ball, the team that we scrimmaged last week, it's the first time I've seen kids on the other team who had the cool shades. This
Okay.
is T-ball. These are 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man. Okay. And granted, like I'm sure they have older brothers, and I'll give you a little bit of a pass. It's relatively harmless. And they weren't like pimping their fucking ground ball up the middle or whatever they did.
What about a
but
walk? They pimp any walks like my boy Jonah Williams?
no, it's hard to walk in T-ball. We'll pretty much let you stand up there until
Yeah.
you put the bat on the ball. But yeah. No, the Savannah Bananas thing's crazy. I wonder who gets. So is it guys who? It's just guys who played college ball.
Yeah.
Didn't want to spend the next 8 years of their life in AA.
And also they can do a backflip.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it
And
like
they've got-
Christopher Walken?
Did I? They
Backflip.
do a
I don't
backflip.
know. I don't like it for the game.
You're so much better at
Better
than I
for
am.
baseball.
Why am I the walking guy?
I don't know. It's interesting, no?
Look,
Ghosts.
I don't think it's fair to say I hate the Savannah Bananas, but it's a mockery.
A lot of potassium. That's not.
You've been working on that impression, I can tell. Going around their house, just doing it.
It's the choreographed dancing that does it for me.
Nah, we don't do that much anymore. What?
It's the choreographed dancing.
Yeah.
The whole team, including the umpire, will just break out into like a hip thrusting number.
I want
It's
to
like,
take
I don't
somebody to
know.
a game who has no context for it at all, and like they don't realize what they're getting into. They think they're just going to a ball game.
Like take your dad to it, thinking this is gonna be like a minor league game.
Did
Oh,
you see
man.
they played a game? They played a game
Jeez.
on the Clemson football stadium. They didn't change the dimensions of the stands.
They're like selling it out.
And so left field was 190 feet and right field was like 400.
That's sick.
It was so stupid.
So I'm just pulling it. I could
You-
get
you
one
pull
out.
it, yeah, you pop it up to left field and you're rounding the bases.
But didn't they sell out like the fucking stadium?
Yes.
Aren't they?
Dude, they're very popular. Very.
It seems entertaining. I would love to go to one.
See, he's the demographic.
Yeah.
It's guys who aren't baseball guys. It's just like
the sanctity of baseball. You need to call strikes and things. You can't have automated systems. Umps is part of the game.
that's a whole different discussion,
it's
Randy.
the same thing.
We're gonna.
What are you talking? That is not. I am a proponent of electronic strike zone. By the way,
I am too.
Baseball purists.
I'm not a purist, but this is way beyond.
This is something J-Bone would get really into just to like annoy us.
Brandon.
So you're the same guy. J-Bone wouldn't just get into it. He would like get in deep and like he would be like, "Hey, can I come on Too Much Dip and do like talk baseball?" And he'd give us stats. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, like the slash line.
He
Of
would-
their 3-hole hitter. Like,
And then he would take it so far, he would turn it into like a podcast. Like he'd have a YouTube channel just covering whatever league that is.
Banana bone.
Is that what it is?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
banana
It's a-
bone.
He would know the players. That's
Yeah,
that's actually
Oh, this guy's really good. Yeah, he played
no.
it.
He's actually good, Dave. He's actually good.
Standing at 9 feet, he is the tallest baseball player.
This guy was at Florida State 2 years ago. He's actually like really good.
No,
he almost made it in the picks.
He is touching 95 on stilts. No.
I think you're just thinking of it all wrong. It's just entertainment. It's just like pro wrestling, and it's not.
No
making
pro
a
wrestling, my
mockery. It's
baseball.
just-
I don't
It's
know.
just
It's
entertainment.
America's pastime.
What if I don't find it entertaining?
Well,
You don't think it's hot when a bunch of dudes out there just start twerking?
yeah.
No, I don't need that. That doesn't do much for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I guess I'm different. I guess I see things a little bit. Like I've never been. I'll go to a game I'll go watch Texas Tailgaters. That sounds like it's going to be good.
I'll go
merch.
with an open mind. How about that? I'll do my best.
Judging from these prices at Open Pocketbook, sheesh,
How much
not
is it?
cheap.
How much are a ticket?
I don't.
Is
I
a
didn't
ticket?
really look it up.
I want to look it up.
I didn't really. I don't
I'd
care.
assume they're pretty gettable.
When are we getting? Where are they going to play?
I don't know.
This is giving Cedar Park.
Yeah.
Right.
They're probably playing, at the Dell Diamond.
Fuck. I have to drive my kid. to
Out Round
Cedar
Rock
Park.
way.
I don't want to do that. Why can't we keep shit in Austin? I want to go to Texas Stars games. Cedar Park is so far.
I know.
How do we even get on this? We're talking baseball.
We're
We're
about
talking
the
Alabama White Sox.
Yeah.
Dude, I will. If there's a Texas Tailgaters representative listening, send us the concepts of your design. I'd like to see them. I want to see the concept of a plan that you have, because you could do something with that. That could be a big thing, dude. Watch it be bigger than the Austin FC. Watch him be like a bigger draw. That would be insane.
Okay, here we go. Texas Tailgaters at Savannah Bananas in Houston, Texas. Let's see how expensive the tickets are.
Their league is called the Banana Ball World Tour.
The upper level right now for the Houston game is for the cheapest ticket, $237 each.
What?
Yes, for upper level. Standing room only.
Where is this?
This is in Houston on September 26th.
I was gonna guess like $15 to get in.
I got breaking news. The Texas Tailgaters they've arrived, and I'm looking at their logo.
Yeah, and they face the Savannah Bananas.
He's got a baseball on his tongs, and he's got a hot dog on his grill fork.
That's kind of sick.
It's Banana Ball's newest team. It says the greatest pregame in sports. Interesting. Yeah, well, my fucking pregame is your party. So let's see about that, dude.
Dude, they wear cowboy hats on the field.
Okay.
It's kind of sick.
That's kind of sick.
Having fun.
Party animals.
Dylan, try out for the Tailgaters.
Yeah.
Dude,
Why not?
I have the yips, man. I can't.
What?
True. You can't twerk either.
No, that's not true.
Oh, I can twerk.
You can twerk?
Buddy.
You show the camera you can twerk right now.
I'm not doing it in front of you.
P-pop for the cam.
I'm not doing that, but just believe that I can do it. Just know that.
Do a handstand for the folks at home.
I can't do a
Hey,
handstand.
Show us that Madden first look. Have you seen Nick Cage as Madden? Go ahead and do the zoom in process.
Oh, I forgot that he was playing
Dude.
this.
Yeah, it's Christian Bale as Al Davis.
That's Christian
That's
Bale?
Christian Bale.
Yes.
He can just transform for a
What?
real man. He was Dick Cheney too.
Dude, I bet you Nick Cage, even though it feels like a weird casting, is gonna just absolutely nail his Madden.
Yeah, I mean it's like everything Nick Cage does. Can you get into the movies hard enough to where you forget that that's Nick Cage?
Yeah.
That is the test.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he does a great job.
John
Although it
Mulaney.
feels weird.
Who's John Mulaney in the movie?
He gained weight
Trip
for this,
Hawkins.
I mean, like the pick is funny and people are laughing at it, because it's Nick Cage, but like I think he's gonna do a good job. Right?
Dude, that looks nothing like Christian Bale. That's wild.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a sick role.
Al Davis would go on to have a son with the worst haircut. With the worst haircut.
Yeah, who gets to play
in
him?
the country?
Who gets to play him? Oh man.
What is he doing with that hair, man?
See, we're also getting a Spider-Man noir series with Nick Cage.
Like,
Sick.
no,
Yeah, it looks sick.
really?
Uh-huh.
Did y'all ever see Pig?
No.
I watched it. I think I watched it when I had COVID, and it was real. It's really good. It's very sad though.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the most sad movie, but it is
I
sad.
think it would have done better if they called it something other than Pig.
He was good in it, dude. It was not. It wasn't like Nick Cage and Wicker Man, or How many times back in like 2014 did you watch that YouTube supercut of Nick Cage just losing his shit?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
It's one of the funnier. Dude, we watched that so much back in the day. Oh my God.
Oh, Nick Cage. What a guy.
What a guy. All right, let's do it.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go of it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
This weekend in fun presented by our good friends at Roback. Use code WASH20. Get you 20% off. A one-time use code. Load the card up. 20% off your entire order. Man, where do we even begin?
You can catch me wearing Roback pretty much every day if I'm not walking the trail or
I'm rocking the shorts right now.
working out or just going to work. I'm weirdly not wearing any Roback right now. I usually am.
I am also rocking the shorts right now, David.
Wow.
Would you like to show your shorts? I'll show mine.
You could calm down there, Hoss.
Okay.
Oh.
Look, from the hat to the workout tees to the polos. It started with the polos for us. They sent us some polos. They're like, hey, you guys might like these. Okay, yeah, we did. We loved them. And now they put out almost like a new polo every week.
Look into the Blitz Tech hoodie. It is a really lightweight, like almost like techie t-shirt material hoodie, and they're freaking awesome. I absolutely love mine.
They even have official collegiate licensed gear.
They do.
I rock they sent me an SMU hoodie. No, I'm a big Dallas guy, so they sent me one. I wear it around the house. Even though it's 105 today, I'm gonna rock it when I get home. I like to put on a hoodie at home and keep it very cold. It's all great. It's all comfortable. Use code WASH20, WASH20. Load the card up, get 20% off the whole cart, and then you can't use the code again. One-time use code. So check out our good friends at Roback.
And, I personally am not a woman or have a woman in my life, but they have really up their women's clothing. It looks great too. Like I am surprised how much that they have added onto that. So if you have someone in there, maybe throw some in there for her.
Chelsea
Ross.
wears their stuff almost every day. Around the crib.
Yeah, she does.
How do you know that?
Randy, it sounds like there's you really are digging like the model. Like, anybody want to ask about, or we got you here?
What? No. Yeah. Just saying they got good products.
They do have good products.
Was-
Roback, washed 20. Randy, go ahead, Hoss.
Oh, we're starting with me. I thought usually Dylan.
Just
leads that
answer.
off. All right. So I guess tomorrow, my weekend doesn't start, but tomorrow I am going to a little candlelight concert thing where it's going to be in a church, and it's like, strings and, instruments and all that. They're going to be performing Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones stuff. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I'm sure you've gotten an ad served for you, like the candlelight stuff. Have you guys seen that Instagram, whatever?
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it.
They usually, it's just a bunch of covers. Like they'll have a Taylor Swift night, they'll have a Coldplay night. But this one, Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm doing
What
that
church
tomorrow.
is it
David Pascal, something like that. I don't know. So one on 7th downtown.
Okay.
So doing that. Talks of maybe something Friday with Daniel. I don't know. Saturday also maybe a party with Sauce, or that sounds like it's going to fall through. So I might go to Y'all Out Boy, the concert, the pop punk emo cover band. So yeah, there's a lot of things floating out there, may or may not do, but otherwise going to start preparing for the move.
When's the big move?
So my roommate and his wife move out technically Memorial Day weekend, and then I am the weekend after that.
Okay. I look forward to it. Dude, wait. I think I'm out of town that weekend.
I wasn't asking you to help me move.
I know, but I'm going to be just
He'll be out of town, man. He can't help you.
Maybe I'll just get a U-Haul for moving down, one unit, one building in my complex, and I'll just lock bread in it for like an hour.
Oh, man. I'm going to be gone. Dylan.
What?
Your weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, I got a pretty stacked one, Dave. Actually starts, you know what? Today's Wednesday, but Parks has a playoff game today and another one Saturday.
I want to drink a lot of water.
Really, dude, I've been talking to him all week about staying hydrated. So that'll be fun. Yeah, he's got a playoff game on Saturday, but Friday, I am stepping out, going to a little couples dinner. It includes my new actor friend. She'll be there.
Farrah Abraham?
Yeah,
don't you guys
Farrah
look her
Abraham.
up? Also, this is everything about her.
Yeah, we got a little couples dinner, and I don't know where we're going yet. Actually, I've been left out of the planning completely, so that's fun. And then Sunday, I didn't get to see my mom for Mother's Day because of baseball, so I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna head out to the ranch on Sunday and spend some time with her. Also, my brother-in-law Kendall is having a little graduation celebration down San Marcos way. That unless baseball conflicts with that on Saturday, and I don't know what time the game is yet, I'm probably going down San Marcos way on Saturday to celebrate him. So it's going to be a good one, man. And that's all I have, Dave.
Love to hear it. What's he graduating from? What school?
He's doing physical therapy.
PT.
Yeah, PT.
Yeah.
PT. And he's been doing it.
Maybe he can help your ass.
He's been in school for a long time. So this is it's exciting.
Stop walking into the office bitching about your back. Get him to show you some stuff.
Yeah.
PT actually rules. When I did PT for my shoulder last year, I weirdly enjoyed going.
Yeah, it's good.
Everyone cares about that. Hey, I wanted to give a shout out. We got some free patron members who just signed up. And I'm going to shout you out. It's a new thing I'm doing.
Ooh.
Laura, welcome. William, welcome. Sam, welcome. Brandon, CM, Tanner, Gavin, Michael, Justin, Hunter, welcome.
Well,
Thank
welcome
you.
to all of you guys.
Now my weekend. Don't have a ton on the books. How about that? We do have I think it's our final T-ball practice game situation Saturday morning. Thank God it's in the morning. It's the final one, so we're gonna have to do the playground right after, and it's gonna be a real beating getting them out of there. But he'll have fun, get worn out, go home. We didn't go to dinner last weekend for Mother's Day. We picked up. I think that was well documented. But maybe we've been wanting to do a Matt's trip, a little Matt's family trip. So we might do that, do it a little off hour on Saturday or Sunday. And of course, you got the PGA. Got the highly controversial Quail Hollow course hosting. I'll be watching. It's a mage. I'm going to watch. I don't know. I'm trying to get psyched up for it just because I need something. Got my stars up 3-1 on Winnipeg. Hopefully we can go up there, close the series out, get a little bit of rest. But yeah, man. Might finally start Last of Us Season 2. I've just been avoiding it. I already know what happens, and I'm just like, man, I just don't really know if I want to watch that. But I will eventually. So not a ton on the docket at the moment. Talks of something maybe Friday night. We'll see. Sauce's party, which he texted about a few weeks ago, and he came in yesterday, said it might. I don't know why he said he might cancel it. What's the deal there?
I just don't know if they've really put that much planning in. He said he needed to talk to his girlfriend about it.
Okay.
Brett and I are kind of in the camp that
don't just do it to do it.
It's just seems like if we don't have a full plan out right now, that it's probably not happening. But we'll see.
Okay. Well, fun times, fun week. We'll record listener voicemails later. Again, if you sign up for your free week of Patreon or just sign up, just hop on, hit that $5 tier or that $10 tier. The lowest tier, the $5 tier, that'll get you listener voicemails for sure. Or you can just go Opto for 10 and get everything on Patreon. So try that. But we will definitely see you next week. Anything else?
We got to run it back if you want to do it.
Run it back.
It's not a long one. Of course, that's the segment during which we talk about what we already talked about. The theory of relativity blows Dylan's mind.
Yeah.
Claw machines are rigged. Dave won some drink tickets for local establishments. Dylan's brains were almost clobbered by horses. The Texas tailgaters wear cowboy hats on the field. Might be kind of sick. And finally, welcome to William, Lauren, or Laura, Sam, Tanner, Gavin, Hunter, Michael, and there are a couple other names that I missed.
Stu.
You kind of read them off quickly. Stu.
Michael, Justin, Hunter. Welcome.
Welcome.
See you next week.
Concludes Run It Back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Metal Ranchos, Metal Ranchos, Metal Ranchos, Metal Ranchos.